Okay, good morning. This is Miss Lee Russell with Business Math B, and this morning I'm going to be talking about discounts. Discounts were covered in your lesson number 6 and number 8, and also in your project 2. So if you have not completed your project 2, you can verify this information. This will help you complete this. To stay on pace, project 2 is actually due by Sunday. We all love discounts. Everyone does. We all know that a discount is used in a business to get those of us that like discounts to get their customers an incentive to come in and shop, or maybe just to entice a new customer to come in and check out a new product or service. Discounts are also a way for businesses to fluctuate their prices and hopefully either increase customer interest or change their profits. The definition of a discount is to deduct an amount from the usual price of something. And that something can be anything. It can be one item, a group of items, a group of stores, stocks, anything that has a specified monetary value. Okay? So a discount isn't necessarily just tied to that one item you're thinking of that you just bought or you want to buy on sale. It literally, they can put discounts across the board in all their stores. Sometimes you'll notice that with, like, say, a Wendy's, or McDonald's. They'll offer a special across the board, across the state. You can take notes if you want. At the very end, I'll just ask a quick question for those of you who are taking the class live to get your participation points. We now do a quick question and poll at the end. If you're watching this link recorded, you'll need to email me back the 5 questions. And the link to this presentation and the questions will be posted in your announcements under participation requirements. So hopefully that'll help you out. Obviously, if you're watching it recorded, you could go backwards and check it out. Okay, so this is one of the examples from your projects. In the project 2, and it's on page 3. First couple pages are on the supply chain with your business. One of the formulas listed there is the list price times the percent rate equals the new net price. So what you can do sometimes when you start these projects, if you're not quite sure, like, I don't know what they're doing here, how do I do this? Look on one of the lines in the spreadsheets that are completely filled out all the way across. And when you do that, you can kind of do a quick calculation. So I noticed that line 6 is filled out all the way across. So you can actually do a quick calculation by taking that list price, multiplying it by the rate to see if you get the net price, see if it works. It's kind of like an experiment. This is line 6. So this line's completely filled out, so I multiplied it just to see what I would get. And yep, I got the answer they had in the box. So now I know how to do the other ones. Okay, so this is the same formula, okay? Only this time, we're going to actually complete line number 1, where we take the $500 and multiply it by the 50.4% rate. Now, did you notice that Since this is a percentage, I moved the decimal points twice to the left, 2 spots to the left, so it's 0.504. Oh, I see our little guy over there chipping away to make profit, although he looks like he's getting tired. Okay, another one is line 2. This one is a little bit different. This one we know the item list price of $4.60. We do not know the rate, and we know the net price. So you just fill in the formula with the numbers that you have. So in this one, what you would end up doing is you divide both sides by 460, and that would give you your answer. I know, I didn't realize he was going to be dancing the whole time. Okay, on example 3, again, this is from project 2, page 4. Did you have any questions this far? Anyone have any questions? Okay, so we're using our same formula again. But when we go to the next spreadsheet, instead of it being items, they're going to go to cash. So the words change. Okay? Similar concept, where you're going to take a total and then the percent off of the whole thing, and it's going to equal your cash price. If you noticed in the second one, did you see the words when applied? You see those words when applied? What do you think those mean? So the when applied, if you look, we're looking at terms for this one with cash discounts. Okay, with the net 30, the end of month payments and the terms. So sometimes there's a rate given, but it's only applied if they meet the terms. Okay. Again, we can look at lines 7 and 9. They're completed all the way across, and you could kind of experiment with those and see what they did with those to get their answers. Okay, now we're still on the same page for this one. And we're still working with invoice totals. So we're going to work on line 2, and if you notice, the invoice total and the cash price total are the same. So since they're the same, we actually know that you're just subtracting 0. So that one's kind of easy. That one's a little bit logical, even though we plugged them in. Line 3, we've got our starting invoice total. And we're going to subtract this invoice total times whatever rate it's going to have, and it gives us the ending cash price. What do you think we're going to do next in this algebra problem? What's the next step in this algebra problem? Yep, subtract the 850 from both sides. Very good. So once you subtract 850 from the left and the right, you'll end up with the negative on the right side. So it's a negative 850. So then when you divide both sides, what number are we going to divide both sides by? Yes, divide by 850. Very good. You'll get 0.03 or 3%. And that's your answer for line number 3. Okay, those are the primary ways that you're going to calculate the answers for these on this project. I've included some really great video clips at the end of this presentation. So basically when you open up this presentation from your link in the announcements, you could just click on these YouTube videos. They're usually 3 to 5 minutes long. Or you can cut and paste them and put them on the top of your browser and watch them. Okay? For those of you who are watching this recorded link, don't forget that you're going to need to email me your completed 5 questions to this email address to receive your credit. Every once in a while I'm getting one in my messages, but I need you to email these. Here are the 5 questions. And these are also listed right underneath all your presentations. You can download this. It's a Google app. You just open it up and click download under file. And you save it on your desktop for all the presentations. Okay, this concludes the presentation on Business Math B discounts, Project 2. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording and then I'll poll the people that are in the class live. Okay, hope you have a great day.